coming up. We're still expecting more people. Is it raining? Looks like it's raining. No. My name is Bestman. They call me Lulu one day. I'm a youth. Some people are laughing. I'm a youth. Somebody said it's at half. And this program is organized to make a statement. And that statement is this. The youth deserve the best. But that is for youth that want to learn. You know, in this program, you have said, youth, come. Naramali is performing here today. We will be having problems controlling the crowd. Burna Boy is here. Or Tiwa Savage is here. But you see, it takes more effort and more energy to get youth together to come and learn. And those of you who have made up your minds to learn, mark what I'm telling you now. In the next 10, 15, 20 years, you will be happy you decided to learn. Those of them, as you were coming, they said, oh my God, we don't to shame you, I'm going to money. We'll be begging you for food. That's how it came. When I was in secondary school, I was a footballer. Some of you know I even played for Nigeria. When I'm going to school in the morning after football, I'll carry my bag and I'm going to class. And vice chairman of the is here. He will tell you, we went back to Star Academy together, it was my senior. And I'm going. Meanwhile, some of our friends, almost people don't share there, don't share. I'm not a class, there's no class. And I agreed, I was in bed. Today, some of us are feeding them. When you are doing the right thing, your friend will laugh at you. They will laugh at you for doing the right thing. But in 10, 15 years, you will be happy doing the right thing. Just like girls. Sorry, see, this is a little, we'll talk to ourselves today. Me, I'll talk to you, you talk to me later. Because I have a question for you. Do you know how other girls jack their fellow girls in shake who really, what it 20 we don't affect you because she is not. They're making you look like but at the right time, when you are smiling, she's crying. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ń fagbó tí wò fagbó á máa bí ẹ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. In a matter of years, you will be smiling, he will be crying. So some of you are here today to learn. You are going to learn. We brought the best of people to talk to you. Some of you will live here and your life will change. There's somebody that says something. There will be 3 people here today who by next year will follow us to Brazil. So there's so much that will be here and you came for making up your mind to learn. I welcome most of our expecting one commissioner case to get this coming back. At least 2 commissioners and some other people from Alausa. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, my name is Bestman Jungunze. I'm the president team Nigeria for Change. And this is a one-day workshop on the need for youths to understand the various schemes that the Lagos State government have for them. One, some of the youths don't know those schemes, and we also want them to know how to access those schemes. So the whole essence is to bring the states in contact with the youths who need those schemes, and that's what we're facilitating today. The incentives is what they will hear, and how they'll be able to access the incentives that states have for them.
I would like to make welcome the very first speaker, who is going to be saying some things that will be changing our lives for good. Dr. Adewumi, the representative of the Commissioner for Agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Adewumi to the item. Please, the item is celebrating. He's here representing the Commissioner for Agriculture. Welcome, sir. We appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. But sir, anybody ever told you that you look like Ned Nwoko? Anybody ever told you that you look like Ned Nwoko? I mean, is it my nice? I'm correct, for a moment I thought I was drinking too much Gary, but thank you for confirming. Please celebrate Dr. Adewumi one more time. Like I was saying, please welcome to the stand here, Mr. Adeyemi Shoyande for his speech. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate Mr. Adeyemi Shoyande.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be here this morning, and I'm grateful also to Mr. Bestman Inze, the founder and president of Team Nigeria for Change. Please give a round of applause for him for putting this together. Well, I have 15 minutes, so I'm going to run through what I have here today. A few things I would like to highlight, which I think will be the most important thing you should pick up from this event is this. So a few things I would like to highlight that I think should be the most pertinent things you should pick up from this summit and this. We are all a product of people we meet. We are all a product of the things we hear. We are all a product of the things we consume. Consume, what I mean is what we eat, what we drink, how we take care of our body. You can become fat, you can become thin, you can increase your height in some cases based on what you eat. You can look better visually or outwardly based on what you put on your body. So that means that you have a particular job or a particular work to do in terms of how you look. If you can understand what I'm saying, let me see your hand in here. I'll repeat myself because it's very important. We're a product of so many things. And like I said, we're a product of the things we hear, we're a product of the people we meet, and we're a product of what we eat. So I think the first one, which is what we eat. So you can look better, you can look more appealing, you can appear more appealing based on how you treat yourself, and that means what you eat. If you eat better food, you can actually be healthier. That's number one. That's not the main one I want to talk about. Number two, we are a product of what we hear. What we hear is people we listen to, the things we read, the places we go, and today is one of that event. So you are a product of what you're going to hear today. You'll be a product of what you're going to hear today. Bestman said something earlier. He said that in 10 years' time, people that have taken the effort to come out and listen, their lives will not be the same. Two things you should take out from that is, people go for conferences, people go for events, and they listen to people. But it's not just attending, and it's not just listening. It's about what you do with what you hear. I hope you're following me. Are you following me? Yes. Good. So you're a product of what you hear. Here, we are talking about job and business opportunities in Lagos State. And we've been given an opportunity to attend and listen to people that will talk to us about their experiences or will try and tell us about those opportunities. The third one I want to talk about, I'm going to come back to this, which is why we're here. The third one I want to talk about is people we meet. I'll give a good illustration. I've known Westman now for maybe 20 years plus. I met him way back then in Lagos. And over the years, I've been able to work with him on quite a lot of things. And the reason why I'm giving that illustration is this event, he created it with a vision in mind, with a vision to try and develop the young people of this community and the young people of Lagos at large. And the kind of person I know he is, he knows how to carry people along, and he knows how to develop people. And I said that to say this, that you will be people in your life, and you would listen to different people. But when you determine in your mind exactly the type of people you want to be around, the type of people you want to listen to, and the type of people you want to accept as an influence in your life, it will make a good difference in your life. So I'm going to marry two things together now. People you meet and places you go. We are all here today. You might probably not know quite a lot of people around you. If you look to your right, you might not know. Okay, let's do a quick illustration here. Look to your right and look to your left. If you know who is sitting beside you, let me see your hands up. Okay, if you're just meeting the person that is sitting either to your right, to your left, or to your back, let me see your hands up. That's a good number. And I will ask you another question. Since you sat down on your seat, have you asked the person for his or her name? If you've spoken to the person beside you and asked for the name, let me see your hands up. Probably one or two people. That is something you should take note of. Because I said something that we're a product of people who meet. So you don't know who is sitting beside you. You might think, oh, we are all, of course, you probably all came from different areas, but most times, let your consciousness, let your mind, especially when you come to events like this, be very open. You need to at least associate, talk to people, know what they do. Because the first thing, one of the things I want to speak about is job opportunities, job and business opportunities. In terms of job opportunities, it's easy to get a job. You can apply for a job. If the job is available and you qualify for that job, you can get that job. But I'll be more interested in business opportunities in Lagos State. Reason being that Lagos has a population of over, let's say, 20 million people. And out of that 20 million people, with the statistics we have in Nigeria, you will see 60% of them are young people. That means, if I take best man's example, 15 and 35 years. So that means about 12 to 15 million Lagosians are going to be between the age of 15 and 35, left and right, when you should be asking for. So you can still do that later. I'm trying to see some things important now, so I need to pay attention. So I'm trying to marry up all I've said together. I started by saying we're a product of places we go, and we're a product of people we meet. I'm still trying to emphasize on that because those two things can actually be the difference in your life in just 1 month or 2 months. A good example, my current job, I do quite a lot of things, but Mr. Bestman knows that I have met people through him, and my biggest success in life was as a result of meeting people. I have been a personal assistant to a state governor, and one of those opportunities came across, by me meeting people. I've just attended events and I spoke to people, and somebody said, oh, let's talk after this. And building relationships with that person over the years, I've been able to, get quite a lot of opportunities. I'm going to talk about the G20 Young Entrepreneurship Alliance, which is an alliance I represent in Nigeria. And this is what Bestman I've tried to speak about before. The G20 YEA, which is the Young Entrepreneurship Alliance, you can call it Youth Entrepreneurship Alliance, is an alliance of young people from over 20 countries. And these young people meet every year in different countries to try and develop themselves and network and build businesses across, across borders. If we look at it, really, you can do business in your environment, or if you do your business in Oka, you want to sell your products as far as Ikorodu, even as far as Ogun State and all that. So that means that the world has become global. Whatever you do in Nigeria, you can actually sell it across the world without even leaving where you are. So I said that to say things like that. So we meet every year, and some of the biggest benefits in my life has been in attending that summit. I have attended that summit for over 11 years now, non-stop. And I have met different people from across different countries, and I have been able to build businesses across them. Remember I said it that we're a product of the places we go and the people we meet. So those are two things I want to keep. I'll try and explain that to Yoruba because I want it to be that we all understand what I'm saying. My Yoruba might not be very good in explaining this, but Lola or next year is a product of us and our meet, or if that's in love. Try them out, I want to back there. Pashe build, Pashe di ìpàdé yẹn mú tẹ́ pé lọ́dún kan lọ́dún méjì sígbà yẹn a máa lè sọ pé yes nítorí pé mo pàdé ẹni báyìí nǹkan báyìí mo ti ṣe this past. So I said all that to say this, that it is important to take advantage of places you go and people you meet. You need to always be able to build relationships. You need to always be able to determine what the relationship you have with the other person is. Let's say something earlier that, next year, so the G20 summit happened in India this year, and the president of Nigeria was at the summit this year in India. So the Young Entrepreneurship Alliance Summit happens most times 3 weeks or 4 weeks before the presidents have their own. This is just young people just trying to, determine their lives, see what they can do. So next year, the summit will be in Brazil. And like we do every year in my organization, we work with government, we work with individuals, we work with businesses to try and, encourage young entrepreneurs also and take them along for this summit. In the last 10 years, I will list the countries that I have attended the summit in. So this year was in India. Last year, the summit was in Italy. The year before, it was in Germany. We've had it in quite a lot of countries. So next year is going to be in Brazil, and we're going to have over 500 entrepreneurs coming from different countries. And I was discussing with Best Man before I came for this, and I said, is there an opportunity for us to work together where we can identify 1, 2, or 3 people at this very event who have attended this event who would show over the next few months or few weeks, who will show exceptional, character, who will show exceptional, value that, because I attended the summit, this is what I've been able to do. This is what I've been able to start, or this is what I want to do. And we see that it's promising. He said, yes, that is possible. So my commitment in speaking with Mr. Bestman, and I'm sure he's going to get the Lagos State government involved also in this, is to see that there's the opportunity to take 3 people out of, we usually go with about 20 people every year for this summit. We could create an opportunity for at least about 3 people to go for that summit in Brazil next year, where you would meet, young people like you, who are also, just starting up their businesses, or who are also, who have probably started or who are about starting. But because of association or the places they've gone or the people they've met, they've been able to, they found themselves opportune. So what I'm trying to say is you create your own opportunities in in life. You really create your own opportunities. I wish I had quite a lot of more time to, buttress on this, but I will discuss with Mr. Bestman much more on the modalities or how to identify these 2 or 3 people that we can actually take along for this summit in Brazil. It's always a refreshing opportunity. It's always a good opportunity to, take your business out of where you are, and you never can tell who you're going to meet at every point in time. So if I'm going to leave you with anything that I've said, if there's anything you want to remember in my last 15 or 20 minutes, it should be that we're a product of 3 things in life: people we meet, places we go, and the things we eat. But the 2 most important ones are the places you go and the people you meet. So every morning when you wake up, just try and remember it. When you go out, it would influence or dictate how you interact with people. It would dictate you would even dictate the places you go. It would help you prioritize. Like Bestman said, if they had said, oh, there's an artist that wants to sing here or perform here, this whole place will be full. That is, people have set their priorities differently. But you have chosen to be here, which is a good step. And I know that, you're not going to regret it if you listen and take heed to what you have heard today. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
I would like to welcome to the podium here the representative of Honorable Commissioner of Agriculture. He's just come to enlighten us about how youth can leverage on agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Adewumi.
Good morning, everybody. Great Lagos youth, articulate Lagos youth, ever dynamic Lagos youth, hard-working Lagos youth. Good morning. I give you the greetings from the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture, Ms. Ruth Bisola Odusoya. We are having a series of programs that will culminate into the World Food Day on October 16, 2023. So today is the road walk, and that's the reason why she's not able to come here. If I'm engaged in the road walk, I would have been tired. I won't be able to come here. So she sent an apology and she appreciates the gathering. I want to say a very big thank you to you, sir, the convener. This is a very noble idea. It's very good. We are taking you away from drugs. We are taking you away from vices. It's nice. We appreciate you. Please, let's appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. You see, we are not taking you to Brazil. We are not taking you to Israel. But we are looking at Lagos being food sufficient. And it is a gold mine based on this, the theme for this gathering. It is a gold mine. We need to feed. Yoruba Ade say.
My name is Olariwaju Kamal. The gathering is for youths. Because it's a business opportunity gathering. So the event is going. I think the information that will be passed will be useful a lot to we youths. Actually, this question is kind of big. The reason why I say so is based on what I've learned, at least I've learned from the 2 people that served. Yeah, I think there's probability, there's still a chance for we youth in Nigeria to make it. But we are just lacking some things because, like the man talking on the stage, he's talking about farming. Do we have the land to farm? That's one of the things we have to look into because he's talking about bee rearing and some other stuff. But do we have the land? So if we have the land, at least I am a farmer, but instead of farming here, I went all the way to Osun. So I'm into maize and cassava. But assuming we have the land here in Lagos, I won't bother myself to go to Osun. Even me going to Osun, I can't be here in Lagos and be going to Osun, going and coming. So like last year, I know how much I lost based on not in Lagos. I was in Lagos, my family is over there, so I can't. There's no way. It's not that easy for us to be going and coming. So assuming it's things that, okay, I'm staying in Lagos and there's a land in Lagos where I can do this kind of a thing. I'm sure even if I'm to lose, I won't lose up to that much because I lost everything last year. So I'm just starting afresh now. So that's it. So as mean we have the land, there's the facilities, everything we are to use. I think it will be better. But I don't know. Maybe they have something in plan for us. So and we really appreciate if that can work out.
learn one or two things on the ways to the youth can become something like the way we can innovate things we can do that can make us at least get something. Yeah, that would be useful. I've learned that we get influenced. Like what builds us most is people we meet, the kind of food we eat, and the kind of places we go to. And I've also learned that agriculture now can also build a kind of large space working opportunity, like going into horticulture, agriculture, and the likes. Yes, it's possible. That's if we youth can innovate, can be innovative, can think that yes, we've done this. What else? There are still many job opportunities, there are many things we can do rather than just sitting down. I want to be in office, I did not say yes we'll be graduating, but then there are still many things that we can do that can serve as another means of being successful and being great.
This 19-year-old guy is at the top of the chart. And he says, but this opportunity is just short. I mean, the notice is short. It will be in 2 weeks' time. So only those with an international passport will be able to take the opportunity. And the guy says, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have a passport. Well, I can't help you. So though this guy is a good player, though he has always dreamt of traveling and becoming a global player, but he's unable to take that advantage of that opportunity. Why? Because his dream to travel abroad was not, what was I? If you don't prepare for it, if you really want to travel abroad, the first thing you need to do is to get an international passport so that when the opportunity comes, you would want take it. So given. We have all come here for an opportunity. The question is, are you positioned for that opportunity? Are you going to be able to take advantage of some of the offers that will greet you today? Are you going to be able to embrace it? So I'm going to be giving you two important points that I believe if you take with you today, your life will be changed. The way you see things will be transformed, and you'll be able to harness the opportunity that Team Nigeria for Change has provided for you today. Two tips that is pregnant with some points. Number one, we need to know that opportunities do not usually come knocking on our door. Most times it doesn't drop on your lap. Unlike what most people think, that it's just a shell of opportunity smiles on them, God smiles on them, it's like luck. That's what they believe. No, sometimes opportunity will not come knocking at your door. You have to pursue it, you have to overtake it, and you have to grab it. Are we together? You have to pursue it, overtake it, and grab it. Otherwise, hello? 10 years from now, you may still be in the same position. If you look down on yourself, they will look down on you. Are we together? Say, I am a youth. I have a whole life ahead of me. I am today, and I am the future. I am taking over. There is no stopping me. I am so skillful. And guess what? I am ready to learn. Are you ready to learn? Yes. So improve the way you speak. Prepare for opportunities by learning how to what? Speak. Secondly, your character matters. Somebody said your attitude determines your what? Altitude. If you have bad character, I invited you to come for a job. They are coming late. You come, you can't even speak properly. You are not properly dressed. You have a bad attitude. You think money is everything. You don't know how to negotiate. Because you are still a big man. Something is 1,000, you are saying 15,000. You think the man has not been to the streets. He will tell you, please, excuse me, come and get out of there. Build your character. Character includes integrity. Don't ever trade integrity for money. Integrity, there are many places I go to, and I don't pay for items, and they give it to me. You know what? Integrity is a currency. They know I will pay. And I'm not just saying this, it is real. Many people are willing to give me products in advance. Are you there? Why? Because they know I will pay. So for them, it is good credit. Build your integrity. Build your character. Be punctual. Be what? Punctual. And dress properly. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. You know what? Integrity, good network will give you what money cannot buy. So good character, 5 minutes for thank you. Good character is extremely important when opportunity comes knocking at your door. Otherwise, you are not going to want for opportunity. If the opportunity knocks at your door and you misbehave, it will go to your neighbor's door. Are we together? So then, your mindset is very important. Some of us have the wrong mindset. There is a particular group of youths who believe that they only respect money. If you don't have money, they don't see you. Irrespective of how old you are, they will size you up from head to toe. Your mindset matters. Are we together? Start developing the right mindset. Believe in yourself. The most important mindset is to believe in your God and believe in yourself. Say, I have something to offer this world. God has made me wonderfully and fearfully. And He put a special skill in me. I will discover this skill and I will use it to impact my world. Say, I will use it to impact my world. So you need to have the right mindset. I hope I've not spoken too much grammar. A castle, see, for those of you who understand Yoruba. Gómìnà Èkó ti ní kí a parapọ̀ kí a wá sí ibà kí a wá gbọ́ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nà àbáyọ yọ sí ibà. Ó wà oṣù ó pọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n láì jẹ́ pé a gbáradì, láì jẹ́ pé a fi ara wa sí ipò tó yẹ, ó ṣeé ṣe kí ọ̀nà àbáyọ yìí yọ kó kọlẹ̀ kí ó ṣe kí ni kí ó fi wá sílẹ̀ sí àbá gbáradì fún. My people, the governor of Lagos State don talk say opportunity dey for us to find job, opportunity dey for us wey dey do business, to network money, to network people, to explore plenty things. But we need to learn how to properly position ourselves. If they ask us questions, make we learn how to what? Express ourselves. I may not fit talk everything for grammar because I no too get plenty time. But if you get question when we finish, and dey for back, make we talk. And like I said at the beginning, the name of our company is Big Entrepreneurs Network, and what we do is to empower entrepreneurs. We help you crystallize your dream. We specialize in training and mentoring. And at the end of this program, I'm going to be liaising with the president for Team for Change. We will be happy to sponsor 5 people with a sum of 50,000 naira. Who qualify, you're going to be going through a training before that time. There'll be a training, you will see that truly you have a genuine business. You can properly express yourself. You understand your figures, profit and loss. And of course, you may be one of those 5 people who is properly or who have properly positioned themselves for this opportunity. Thank you so much. It was nice chatting with you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, we are here for Better Nigeria. There's a program organized here, Team Great for Lagos State. So there's an opportunity here which we can many things from here, and it has been very useful. We've heard about opportunities. Opportunity can knock at your door at any time, so you have to work towards it. I'm very, very prayerful. If you have any skills you have at hand, you have to keep on trying so that one day it will be useful. And there is another opportunity here also today. They'll be taking 3 people to Brazil for their skills. So it has been. Of course, it's possible. There is nothing impossible. Once you work very hard for it, it's 100% possible. So there is a better Nigeria ahead.